We begin our coverage with Spain's surprise packet, David Alcaide against Rodolfo Luat, one of the 3 Filipino players left in the tournament.
Rodolfo Luat to break 6 racks each.
He's got the wing ball. His cue ball's been kicked all over the place, but it looks like this is going to work out for him. Trouble upcoming, though.
Definitely.
Not at all a roadmap table because of the 5 ball.
Yeah, that 5, 6, 7 grouping, I believe it is. There to the right, that little triangle. That's a problem.
It sure is.
That one's a problem. Good grief.
Well, it won't be his problem. Although he certainly wishes it were. Luat shakes his head after that one. He certainly should have had that shot.
An unexpected misfire from Rodolfo Luat. It could have turned out a whole lot worse for him.
Yeah, I believe Alcaide cannot see the 1 ball. Maybe he can from my angle. It's hidden. But if he approaches this with a level cue, he's okay. And he does. What he doesn't like is he's going to be turning that cue ball loose a little bit. Well, boy, that still looks like there's an edge there
Yeah,
to me.
it doesn't look like it goes, does it? But the way he lined up now, he's got the cue up. Some elevation there, and now he comes away again.
Well, now let's face it, he's really got to worry about what happens to that cue ball after this shot.
Because if that cue ball does go around the table and he doesn't make that 1, there's always a chance that he'll bust up that triangle.
Yeah, he needs to put some left on this jump shot so that he stays away from that triangle.
Well, I don't see how he makes the shot unless he goes. Well, there you go.
This is really the better option. He can make this kick and he'll have shape. Just like that. When the balls are that close to the pocket, the kick shot gets a whole lot easier.
I like the way he went through the permutations there. He just checked down and checked down and checked down and thought, hello, the kick's there.
Right.
Cue ball controlled. Shot on 2 ball available. Or the Steve Davis ball, as it's become known.
That's pretty mean.
You think he's ever going to be allowed to forget that? Steve up tonight against Fu Che Wei. He doesn't want to be missing any blue balls against Fu. No. This is where this rack gets interesting.
In his favor, when he makes this combination, the 5 ball is going to be moving toward another side pocket. So really all he has to do is make the shot and hold the cue ball.
This, remember, a rack on a Luat break. So Alcaide, with that shot, has just put himself in great shape. And remember, it was Luat who missed the 1 that allowed the Spaniard in. And where did that triangle just go? That problem triangle has just been cleaned out.
Well, this is what Alcaide needed to happen. And now with his break upcoming, he can get back to the lead he enjoyed at the very beginning of the match.
Only now the match has become a sprint.
Got a little closer to the 8 than he needed. So he'll be adjusting his thought pattern appropriate. And now what's going through Luat's mind? That one ball?
Oh, yeah, no question. That's a bad time to lose your break.
Yeah, if he could have just held serve, this match would have been his.
Yeah. Instead, this fella's got a chance to step up and break for 8-6, needing 3. Rodolfo Luat is now a man under pressure, and it's pressure that he's brought to bear on himself because of that. A difficult table was cleaned out by David Alcaide. He's cleaned out a few difficult tables in this match.
Yeah, David seems to be peaking at the right time of the week. He's got Rudy talking to himself.
Thank you. Rack 14. David Alcaide to break, leading by 7 racks to 6. Settle down, please.
Well, if Alcaide gets a break and a run out here, there will be anxious faces all around this arena. Now, what's he going to get? Oh, he'll like that.
Well, it's a makeable shot.
Yeah, that's all you can ask for.
But it's a reverse cut, and he's missed 2 of them.
Good point.
However, it's on the other side of the table, so that may not cloud his vision as badly.
There's also problems getting on that 4, because the 3 is gone.
There is a problem getting on the 4. However, he has a nice safety opportunity there by pushing the 4 away and marrying up to the 8 ball. In fact, he can marry up to the rail side of the 8 ball and take away the kick. He could put Rodolfo in a lot of trouble with that shot. Agreed, he'd rather have an aggressive option. He'd rather put that ball away and keep on running. Boy, I don't know. I hope he rethinks this combination. That could create an opportunity for his opponent to tie the match. Why take that chance?
We knew there would be 1 or 2 twists and turns. These matches never run according to some prearranged script. And here we are, just when we thought maybe Alcaide's made his break, made his run for it. He's got a headache.
He's falling in love with the idea of that combination. And should he make it, he'll have good reason.
Well, let's find out. If it's true love or just a meaningless flirtation with that combination.
Well, there's a time to duck and a time to run. He thinks it's time to run. Many players would duck in this situation.
Many of those players have already gone out of this competition, though.
That's right.
Oh, it was time to duck.
There's the problem. Well, Rodolfo opened the door for David last rack, and now Alcaide has returned that favor.
And Luat better take full advantage. This is a great opportunity for him. Can't play that any better. These 2 players keep throwing it back at each other, don't they?
They really do. Going for the more open pocket,
no,
but he's missed it badly. My goodness.
That is absolutely stunning. That was all wrong from the moment it left the cue.
Alcaide, I'm sure, never thought he would be coming back to the table in this rack. That'll put a lift in your heart.
Won't it just? And what will it do to Luat? That'll be a dagger in the heart. Absolutely stunned at that, Jerry. Didn't see that one coming, not after the previous shot, which he just nailed dead on.
Well, you know, I saw Luat looking at the side pocket before he settled on the corner pocket. I wonder if he had really committed to the corner pocket in his mind before he made that shot, or if he was still thinking about his options. Something went wrong.
Very wrong. This match, from the Luat perspective, is starting to get very edgy indeed. It's still just the one break down, but when the opponent gets to 8 and you need 11, you're operating in a very, very dangerous zone. You can't afford another error. You got to be perfect and hope your opponent gives you something.
Alcaide probably as surprised as anyone that he has the opportunity to shoot this 9-ball.
He has no business shooting this 9-ball. And he kept his concentration well, despite a little smattering of applause from table 2, just as he had it lined up.
There were many people at the beginning of the week who were believing that tomorrow could be a day with an all-Filipino field in it. And it just hasn't worked out. This has been a bad day, a bad week to be a favorite player.
We may have none tomorrow.
Yeah.
It would not be a surprise to see Renato Alcano lose to Kwopo Cheng.
Nope.
If this fella can't come back from David Alcaide 2-0 up, that would leave Jeff De Luna, who certainly wasn't heralded as one of the Filipino great hopes.
No, and because of that, he's had less pressure on him and has played a very, very solid week.
On paper, he gets the easiest match in the round of 16, Luong Chi Dung of Vietnam, but then again, he showed he belongs in this field.
He sure looked good last night, didn't he?
Anyway, let's not write Luat off yet, and let's not write the Philippines off yet. A long way to go. But it's not been the procession that this host country was hoping for. No Reyes, no Bustamante, no Manalo. And some other very good players, Lee Van Corteza, Gandhi Valier, all gone.
No good place to hide. Alcaide will be playing for distance here. His perfect plan here would be to send the 2-ball down table so that it's hiding behind the 4-ball. Asking a lot, however, when using the bridge on a kick shot. Well, he's going to get a pretty good result here.
It's a result he'll take. Grudging applause. I think these fans do appreciate the quality of that shot. They just wish they hadn't seen it.
Yeah. Now, how aggressive will Rodolfo be? It would be easy enough for him just to send the 2-ball up to sit by the brown 7 and leave the cue ball down here. But does he have the patience for that? Oh, going another way.
That stuck its nose out.
That hasn't worked.
More than stuck its nose out. That's a makeable ball.
He keeps going for the tougher shot. And normally he makes the tougher shot, but right at the moment, he might need to be a little more conservative in his gameplay. You can see how much he likes it.
How is your Tagalog? You've been here for a week. Are you fluent in Tagalog words you're not allowed to say on air?
If I knew what he had said, I would certainly not be doing it anyway.
Oh! Now, are we going to see some Spanish cursing?
That was a mistake on several fronts. Had he made that bank shot, he still would not have had a shot on the 4, except another bank.
But the bank shot was always going to be tough. He nearly fluked it. Instead, he's left a shot for Luat, who wants this match.
The closer we get to the end, the more the pressure builds.
Well, that is just incredible. This, remember, is a rack Rodolfo Luat has to have. Alcaide can afford to let one go. Luat can't.
Well, it's not the man who makes the most mistakes, it's the man who makes the last one. And even after that flub job there, it is Alcaide now with the opportunity to make a mistake or make a great shot. Let's see if he'll swap ends of the table. He's going for the same shot that Rodolfo missed, and he's missed it as well.
And is that bankable?
I don't understand, frankly, why they're not taking that easier safety in that position of just sending the 2-ball up table and away. But that a good shot.
You can see a little piece of it, I think.
Great pace on the cue ball and the 2-ball. Alcaide will have to work with that little bitty edge that Luat left him. Let's see if he can find a place to hide. Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is trouble, or is it? It needs to do a lot more work, and that's not enough. Well, Rodolfo Luat has to have this rack, and that's a shot he's simply got to make, because Alcaide's left him something very gettable.
This is the time to just settle down and get back to your game now. You've had some problems. Put those out of your mind.
That's better. That's where he missed the fine cut earlier. But now he should be okay. Back to 8-7. If he does win this rack, Luat is still in trouble, but at least he's averted the crisis. If he'd lost this rack, I don't think he comes back.
Right.
Alcaide's still got to go out and win this match, but it's still his to win.
Well, and what cannot be said to have been the most beautiful rack we've ever seen.
No.
Luat prevails.
But Rodolfo was tap dancing far too close to the edge of the swimming pool in this rack. One false step and he could have fallen in. As it is, he gets away with it for now. He needed that in the worst possible way, but it's still the Spaniard that's in control of this one. Luat sticking around, but he waits for Alcaide to let him back into this match. It's the Spaniard up next, looking to go 9-7 in this race to 11.
Welcome back to day 7 action of the World Pool Championship here in Manila. Alcaide now leads 10-9 at the start of rack 20.
Thank you, rack 20. David Alcaide to break.
Well, this is when the
Leading by
match
10
becomes
racks
a
to
gut
9.
check. Can you hold it together?
What kind of good luck do you get on your break? This is a huge shot in this match for Alcaide. Watch that pink wing ball. That goes. The one ball's up there, so too is the cue ball, but I'm not sure he's got a shot.
He doesn't have a cut, he's got a bank.
Not the easiest looking table you've ever seen when you want a nice simple break and run out.
No, but fortunately, the numerical order of the balls makes it a little bit easier because the lowest numbered balls are on the outside of this grouping on the left-hand side, so we can take them down and use them to play shape on one another. The problem is putting the one ball away and getting shape on the two. This is where that error could creep in that Luat needs, and it has.
He's not got that. He's nowhere near it. And is that going to keep on rolling and rolling? Well, Luat is back at the table. Still Alcaide smiling. You've got to be so impressed with this man's attitude.
Well, Alcaide knows he's in a pretty good spot here. Depends on how much of this one ball Luat can see. He can't make it, but what can he maneuver? He should be pleased just to be at the table.
But now he's at the table. He's got to do some damage.
He'd like to put that cue ball over behind the 5. Oh, my! I had no idea that shot was on.
Wow, what a gutsy call. Jerry, you weren't sure the shot was on. I don't think David Alcaide thought the shot was on. It was so fine. Well, they always say, look, you don't back into these victories. You've got to go out and take them. And Luat has put himself in pole position again.
It looked to me like he was past the 90-degree point. That was a really amazing shot, particularly under this situation. Courage is rewarded.
Can he finish the job and join Alcaide on the hill?
Well, he's certainly done the hard work. He deserves to get paid for it. And this all could come down to the next break shot and how the table sets up. What he doesn't like is he doesn't have the angle to pull back and play the 6 in the side. He may have to roll forward and force through to get back out to center table. Doesn't look like he's going to. Wants to stun off. Great shot. My goodness. Rodolfo reaching deep in his bag now.
That was a shot of real confidence.
That could have really been a tragic consequence had he knocked the 6 down by the 7, but that's no matter. It worked.
And the anticipation level around this table is going through the roof. Boy.
Well, they need to be quiet or they're going to harm their fella.
You imagine what the atmosphere is going to be like around this table in a couple of minutes' time when we have a rack with 2 guys on the hill. There's people jumping up and down for better sights. It's a cauldron in there. place is about to go nuts as we head for the hill.
Well, this match has certainly had its share of twists and turns.
What else have we got to come? A smile now from Luat. All he's got to do is break and run out. Sounds simple, doesn't it? Nothing in this match has been simple.
Well, after this break shot, we may be able to predict the winner right then.
Well, of course, the way this table has been breaking, Luat will get on and then have no shot at the one. I wonder, are we going to see something special from Rodolfo Luat?
Right, thank you.
I wouldn't be
Final
surprised to
rack,
see him take
Rodolfo
something
Luat
off
to
this to
break.
control it, but oh no, he goes for it.
And he's got to look at the one. He can see it.
He's in great shape. Nick, there is nothing stopping this man from going through now.
Can he get from the one to the two? Look at the two ball. He can reach that.
All he's got to do is put a little top left on that cue ball. In fact, he may be able to draw off of it, but I think the top left would be easier.
His day may be done. Luat with a difficult table, but a makeable table.
Oh, he's drawing.
Oh, he's missed the first shot. Unbelievable. And Alcaide's out of jail. That is not the first one ball he's missed into that pocket.
He was never even close on that shot.
Settle down, please.
That's all about pressure. You give Rodolfo Luat that shot on a practice table, he makes it 19 times out of 20. And now it's the Spaniards' turn to smile.
Well, the bank back in the side pocket allows the cue ball to go either 2 or 3 rails for shape on the 2.
Settle down now,
Doesn't have to
please.
worry too much
Thank
about
you.
shape, given that he gets at the right speed. But ooh, a bank shot at this point in the match.
Yeah, good luck. He's got it. And how about that for that crowd? Because that could be the moment that their man bows out.
Certainly should be.
So 7 left for David Alcaide. Boy, this one's been a bit special, hasn't it?
It has, and the balls have enough distance between them now that there's going to be more than one long shot taken here. There could be more to this storyline.
Surely not. Not another twist. We've had 6 or 7 of them in this match. We had Alcaide start fast and fall away as Rodolfo Luat went off like an express train. Then he dropped the ball. Back came Alcaide. And Alcaide let it slip again. And Luat had pole position. And now Rodolfo's put himself in line to wrap it up, and he's missed the one.
This is really a key shot. The last of the long ones. He could wind up in line now for a nice, easy run out. Has to keep his heart in his chest first. My.
That's not quite what he wanted.
No, not at all. He is not in line here.
Settle down, please.
5 balls left in the match. Still, we don't know who's going to be celebrating.
He's missed it.
That's nowhere near. Nowhere near. But he played a two-way shot. Look, he went for safety as well. Rodolfo Luat, can he see enough of that 5 to slide it in? Doesn't
can't
look
tell.
like it from there.
Can't tell.
It doesn't look like it from there.
No. Terrible situation to be in if you're a pool player.
Well, you know the kick escape is there. That's not the problem. It's getting safe off the back end of it.
Right.
Because if you're not safe, the match is over. And if that passes, Jerry, well, it looks like the way he's lining it up.
He's trying to swerve. He's trying to curve that cue ball.
Can he do it?
He's done it!
He's got it! What a shot!
Wow.
If this isn't the shot that wins the match, I'll be very surprised. What a moment. And you have to take your hat off to Rodolfo Luat for his technical skill there.
Unbelievable that he could control his arm to pull that little touch off at this point.
Now he needs to settle it back down and take care of the 4 balls that are on the table, because Luat has made errors in this match. It is not over yet. Even though you looked at Alcaide's face there in his chair, and you saw the look of a man who knew he was beaten.
He tried to hand this rack to Alcaide with that miss on the 1 ball. Alcaide just failed to take advantage.
Still, he's tutting.
Well,
it's a long one.
We've still got a shot to make right here.
Absolutely right.
He likes it. That should do it.
Well, he likes it. The crowd is just buzzing. Now they settle. That's not the easiest 9. That's not automatic. But the atmosphere in this place is electric. They will take the roof off if he nails this.
Right, settle down, please.
But it's not automatic.
No, this is the shot we saw Efren miss earlier in the week.
It's missable.
But after that 6 ball, I don't think he'll miss it.
You'll hear. This city needed that. This country needed that. Filipino players have been getting bombed out of this year's World Pool Championship, left, right and centre. Only 3 standing. It looked like Luat was going to join the ranks of the vanquished, but he's come back from the brink to take out David Alcaide. Hill, and boy, didn't he play a magical shot on that 5 ball to put himself there. 11-10. Luat takes it against Alcaide, and he's through to the quarterfinals, where Fu Che Wei or Steve Davis await.